But first, the East Valley is getting ready to honor the memory of Preston Lord on what would have been his 17th birthday. The teenager was beaten at a Halloween party in Queen Creek and later died. His case, as you know, has drawn national attention. Preston's parents sat down exclusively with ABC 15's Ashley Holden, sharing more about how they plan to pay tribute to their son next week.
He was very appreciative of everything, so anything that we did, he'd be silly.
As Preston Lord's family looks at pictures of the 16-year-old, they remember his energy, his commitment to sports and school.
A lot of people look at Preston because he could be anybody's child. He was at a Halloween party, and never in a million years did we ever think that this would happen to our family or impact us this way.
Preston's life cut short, leaving a Halloween party in Queen Creek almost 1 year ago. He was attacked, beaten. A brave group, which included lifeguards, jumping in to give him CPR.
The first time you do CPR on somebody, you never forget it. I'm sure this was a very traumatic experience for them, especially to do it on a pier.
Yeah, they fought for him.
Yeah, they fought until EMS came.
His parents say that gave their family the chance to say goodbye. Preston dying 2 days later in the hospital. A sea of orange ignited throughout the East Valley, pushing for justice for Preston, but also speaking out against teen violence.
It's very comforting. They're walking the walk with us. It did not happen to them personally, but definitely emotionally. They're connected to Preston.
A crowd gathering in March when it was announced that 7 people were arrested and charged with murder in Preston's case. Orange shirts also seen in city and town council meetings in the months following as Preston's parents pushed for change.
At the end of the day, you've got to be willing to look yourself in the mirror and say, I can do it better tomorrow.
That's a saying Nick Lord has repeated to his kids, this year sharing it with Chandler City leadership.
We appreciate them partnering with us to get some of the things done that we have in the recent, I'd say, months, just to, I'd say, bolster some of the existing city ordinances.
Chandler and Gilbert both passing ordinance changes targeting unruly gatherings. And in recent days, the Maricopa County Attorney proposing legislation targeting group attacks.
But we hope that his legacy of wanting to do better and be better lives on through the community and through the scholarships and programs and education.
September 23rd in the city of Chandler will be Preston Lord Day.
It will be his 17th birthday, but we picked that day because it should be a celebration of his life, what he meant to the world. We're doing a butterfly release in remembrance of Preston. Of course, they'll be orange.
Ahead of an event planned to honor the teen, community members working to hang orange ribbons and place rocks around the East Valley. Preston's parents hoping September 23rd is a day of unity.
And thinking about the positive things that we can do as a community to come together and make more changes or be more positively impacting the lives of our youth. We can always do a little more.
That was our Ashley Holden reporting. The Preston Lord Day event will be held the 23rd at the Stillery. We have more information posted right now on our website at abc15.com.